just a little too late.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Roberts of 1WineDude.com. We're here in my office, my makeshift office in my house, and I've been ruminating over recent posts I've done on what I consider the laziness or abuse of wine scores, and I wanted to clarify a little bit my position on ratings and wine scores and things. And I thought I should just do a real quick video, and hopefully that'll help clear things up. So, you know, I'm not a fan of wine ratings and the 100-point systems. I think there's more to the wine story than those things can convey. But, you know, I don't hate it. And what I mean is, look, wine scores deserve some props. I mean, the system, like scoring wine, 20 points, 100 points, whatever, was really essential, not in the not too distant past. I mean, some really bad wines were being made when folks like Parker hit the scene and started using systems that everyday folks could appreciate and easily understand without having to know sort of the history of wine and how the product is made, et cetera, et cetera. So when a lot of producers knew that kind of critical eye was being cast on them, they really cleaned up their acts. The result is that we've got better wines being made today at lower prices than at any point probably in the history of mankind. So you got to give points, scores, and ratings some props because they're partially responsible for that situation. Now, I don't blame the point system type of ratings for the abuse of those ratings. You know, what I mean by abuse is distributors, retailers, even consumers, you know, making all their decisions just based on points, right? Sometimes without even tasting wines or learning their own preferences or having, you know, kind of a greater end in mind for the way that they sell or how they treat the industry or how they buy in the case of consumers. Now, that's kind of a terrible situation, but it's not the fault of the system, right? That's saying that the system itself has caused that is sort of like saying every bad Star Wars knockoff that's tried to get blockbuster status and tried to be Star Wars since Star Wars was made is the fault of Star Wars. I mean, that's not George Lucas's fault. You know, accepting the prequels, I know some of them were pretty terrible, but you know, the original trilogy rocks, and it's not the fault that everyone tried to basically remake those movies for decades. That's not the fault of Star Wars. Well, it's kind of a similar thing. You can't fault the point systems for people sort of taking a lazy or too easy way out and jumping right on the points without trying to learn anything else or convey anything else about the great mystery and wonderfulness of fine wine. Right, Monkey? What do you think?